On this very day, 10 years ago, you likely remember exactly where you were when you heard the 35W bridge collapsed into the Mississippi River. But for hundreds of people, the memories of this day don't ever go away. Like a man who still feels the pain of not being able to rescue someone, or a woman who hears the joyful screams of children playing at a park and worries something is wrong. These are those stories. Reporter Lou Raguse and photojournalist Chad Nelson talked with more than a dozen survivors about exactly where they were when the bridge came down, where they are now, and how it changed their lives forever.
It was a beautiful, hot August day. I remember hating the heat. The heat was unbearable, it was hot, it was sticky, and I did not want to be on the bus any longer than I had to.
Everybody was tired, crabby, hot bus.
I remember we were on a field trip at a water park. Everyone was having a blast.
I remember kids like singing and doing like hand clapping games.
I was on the phone with my wife. I was telling her, trying to tell her about my day, that I'd had not the greatest day of work.
I actually was in a great mood because late in the afternoon I closed a big deal at the company I was working at.
I was coming from a day of work.
I was on my way to pick up my daughter from Grandma and Grandpa's. I remember hearing the sounds of the jackhammers hitting the concrete.
I know that I drove over a seam and the bridge started to bounce, like a lot.
I heard a very loud metal sound.
It sounded like just cracking metal.
All of a sudden, it was like someone took a blanket and lifted it up.
Concrete buckled up wave by wave, lifting cars up. And that's when I knew, I actually thought I was gonna die. This is coming to get me and we're all gonna die.
We want to take you live to Minneapolis now, where there has been a bridge collapse of 35W.
It was kind of like a drop where you're on a roller coaster and your stomach kind of drops.
All I could think of is that these kids are on my bus. The first reaction is just to hang on to the wheel and put my foot on the brake, because wherever we were gonna land, I wasn't gonna let the bus move.
I kind of assumed that I was right over the gusset plate that broke because my car just started to nosedive into the water.
I remember falling, and then I just remember waking up underwater.
And after the dust cleared, there was this 3 to 5 seconds of eerie, complete silence. You couldn't hear birds, you couldn't hear the wind, you couldn't hear anybody. And then it went from quiet to complete chaos.
And all of a sudden the kids were screaming.
My first thought was like maybe the world was ending.
An entire bridge collapsed.
I swore out loud. I just said, "Are you kidding me?"
I think everyone was pretty much in shock.
I thought I was over the water and I was gonna die.
I didn't have a chance to gasp for breath before my car was full of water.
My driver's side window, I'm assuming shattered from the impact.
I pushed on everything. I didn't know what I was pushing on because it was murky.
I was able to get out there, swim to the surface, and I looked around and saw rubble.
I don't know how I made it to the surface, but I did.
I grabbed my phone to basically call my wife. Basically, it was a goodbye call, thinking that I was going to end up in the water.
Kim, I'm on the bridge. It collapsed. It collapsed. Everybody, kill them.
We're all just kind of like looking and staring at this big bridge that had fallen with us on it.
I did not want to leave without my mother.
Turned around and told them they need to get off the bus. I will get off as soon as I can.
And she turned and looked at me and she goes, "You need to get off this bus now."
The bus kind of did like a shift. I could feel it like move a little bit.
I was getting panicked because Mom was still on the bus.
And then my seatbelt actually released and I was able to push the button, get off.
It was like a breath of fresh air, like there she is.
We see a lot of black smoke billowing from.
And all of a sudden the Tasty truck started on fire and a lot of the kids started getting really scared.
Previously, he waved to all the kids, honked his horn at all the kids, and then like 3 minutes later to see his truck destroyed.
I went and tried to help the Tasty Bread truck driver, but I couldn't help him. The concrete was over, crushed his cab, and you can't help him. So it's tough. Yeah, he didn't make it.
My daughter Liz was on the I-35W bridge when it collapsed. She was on a section that had dropped the 5 stories down into the into the Mississippi River. It changed her so dramatically. She was in constant pain every single day of her life for the rest of her life. She was on medication, and I believe she was self-medicating as well. She went out and I had a couple of drinks, and I believe the combination of that with the new medication, she just didn't wake up. There's no doubt she would be alive today if she hadn't hit that bridge.
The first thing I thought about right when it happened was my daughter and what she was going to do without a mom. I was just worried for her and what her future is going to be like without me. And then you wake up and you're still alive.
It's something that I think about in every situation that I'm in. I am constantly aware of how to survive. I have these made-up stories about how to survive. If I drive over the bridge again, I have to have my window open because then I can easily survive that.
I have not went over the bridge at all. I get close to the area, but it makes me sick, nauseous.
I do not like elevators, don't like the dropping feeling with the stomach, do not like tall buildings.
Mall of America, you're in the upper levels and the floor bounces, and that's normal, but I can't handle that.
I have a lot of PTSD still. I live by a park, and sometimes I catch myself looking out the window like, why are these kids screaming, you know?
I'm grateful to even be here, which some people on the bridge are not anymore. And so every day I thank God that I am here.
After the bridge, I took EMT and emergency responder and first aid, fell in love with it.
I've created a nonprofit.
So now for me, life is all about the little things. I get to be home with my kids. I throw crazy birthday parties. I care more about backyard barbecues with friends.
I think it's shown me the value of life and the importance of treating people with respect and compassion and giving people the benefit of the doubt and just doing the things that you want to do and make sure you tell people you love them.
Every time I leave the house, every time we get off the phone, it's I love you. You know, you don't take loved ones for granted.
Every day, you kind of look back and you're like, what if I didn't have what I have now? What if I didn't make it? What if I was more severe than it actually was? All the what ifs in life, and then you realize you're here today. You gotta make it last. You gotta make a difference. You gotta push yourself to live.